Hey, this is Dan
and Bob
from GigaBoots.com, and welcome to our quick play of Super Stardust Delta for the PlayStation Vita. But I guess you can see that. In any case, this comes with minigames and the normal modes. Everything from Planets Down, Endless Bomber, Impact, Twin Gun are all part of the DLC.
Whoa!
The menus are a little unresponsive.
DLC.
Thank you for yelling.
Sorry.
That was great.
That was DLC.
Are you
I was
scared?
scared.
It shows. There's still a glitch with this game where it disconnects you from the network whenever you play.
Maybe they've updated, but you keep disconnecting from the network when you try and update.
The irony is thick. In any case, yeah, so all those come with the DLC. If you buy it separately, it's $8. If you buy it and the main game together, it's only $15. $10 for the main game, of course. Minigames come with all of that, so no matter whether or not you get the DLC, you will get these minigames. These minigames being Crush, Disc Slide, Orbit Bomber, Rock and Roll, and Trucker.
Are these sort of the minigames we've heard about with the touchscreen?
Yeah, it's a lot of Vita shit. So
Alright.
let me show off just Stardust and what they've done to it real quick. Okay, give it a moment. This is some of the better menu setups on the Vita, but it's still not that great. In any case, it's your standard twin-stick shooter. Changes from the PS3 version, that is Stardust HD, Super Stardust HD, is that you only have two shot types now. That being Flamethrower to destroy lava rocks, and Ice Crusher to destroy ice blocks. There is no Rock Crusher.
Do you find yourself
Or
missing
Ice Splitter.
a rock crusher?
Not really. This is actually not that Ice Splitter-ish. As you can see, the fire rate's kind of high. So it's really just a differently named Rock Crusher. And differently colored.
Alright.
I think Aggro's the only person who truly misses Rock Crusher, and that's because it was green, so... let me get through this first mission. We will go into more of what's new. Okay, there we go. So, one of the new things is when you start to boost, it's in slow-mo. This is good because of a number of reasons. I've actually changed my setup here. Normally, EMP would be set to shaking the Vita.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty bad.
The missiles are set to tapping the touchscreen, and the black hole is set to the back touch. I set the black hole to square, which I'll show off once we get some larger rocks. And I left the missiles as the touchscreen because most of the time with the Vita, you won't accidentally touch the screen. It's the fucking screen. So here's the boost in slow-mo. It helps you navigate a good bit more for lining up those, like, gem moments like you just saw where I destroy the asteroid and get all those power-ups. Here's the black hole, which sucks in everything around you. Can be a real liability if you've got a ton of stuff around you.
Now, does that affect your movement at all, or is it just...
No, it doesn't affect my movement.
Alright.
And if it does, it's very light, actually. It's been a while since I picked up this game, so it's possible it very lightly affects my movement. But it's okay, you can always boost out. Another thing this one does is it takes a lot longer to power up weapons, but you will get weapon overdrive power-ups quite often. So that'll allow you to go into a super powerful form of your weapon for a limited amount of time. Whereas before, in order to get an weapon overdrive, you would have to fill it up to 100% power and then get another power-up. For those who aren't familiar with Stardust, when you blow apart these meteors and asteroids and shit, it'll have a little power-up that is either ice or fire. And when you pick that up, it will boost your power. So I'm at 6 and 10.
Now,
This, as you can see, upgrades a good bit like Rock Crusher. It multiplies how many shots are coming out of it.
how do you tell when you have enough to do another boost? What's your limit on that?
That is actually this down here in the lower left. That increases my... Or once that level, all the bars down there fill up, that's when I can do my boost. Now, there are power-ups lying around which are new to Delta, which are... Oh, wait, is that it? Yep. Boost Extend. Now, I have more bars in the lower right. So it's a longer boost, but it takes longer to build up. And, you know, that's an interesting touch, because if you build it up long enough, you have a ridiculously long boost. Yep. One shot and you die. Well, it is interesting because once you die, you lose all the boost extends. As you can see, my bar down there, my amount of bars is really short.
Do you lose your powered up weapons though?
No.
Okay.
Huh. No, your weapons always keep progress, which thank God, because this is not the place for a Gradius-like system. So it actually takes multiple levels to fully power up weapons in this one. Okay. Instead of picking up bombs, you'll pick up EMP. You'll pick up special.
Oh.
And that will go into any of them. It'll go into your EMP, your missiles, or whatever.
Now the EMP is like the bomb from the last game, pretty much.
Yeah, that thing I've used multiple times. Yeah.
Okay.
I set it to circle. Because oh my God, shaking is dumb.
We should. What are the missiles good for?
Yeah.
There.
Yep.
It sounds like they aren't good for anything.
I have beaten the shit out of this game, and to be honest, they're fucking cool as hell, but in most scenarios, I'd much rather just keep an EMP on me to save my ass than use it on missiles.
Does it maybe do extra damage to a boss or something? You could save it for that?
It might. To be honest, I haven't really personally found it to be that advantageous in any situation, but it's entirely possible it'd be better on bosses.
Well, can we at least see him?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get in a scenario where it will have shit to target, you know?
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, here we go. So it fires them out in every direction, and then it just doubles back in and it'll heat-seek enemies.
Huh.
So it's cool in that if there were more enemies, it would have looked cooler. But, you know,
alright.
We're trying to just show off.
If the enemies are all over the planet, you can't find them, they have a good way.
I guess.
Maybe.
Or you can boost to the other side and shoot them.
No, you're too lazy for that.
Am I?
Look at that ship.
Or are you? I'm obese. I'm like the guys from WALL-E.
Uh-huh.
I'm so huge I could be a chair for another man. Okay, I'll show off the boss.
Alright.
And then we'll call it a day there. And go into the other modes. Nah, quick play over. Fuck the other mode.
You're here for this. You bought Stardust. Well, you didn't buy Stardust yet, but you will after you see this.
Because this shit is amazing. So that's our boss.
Any other
pretty beastly
touch controls interfaced into this?
Yes, actually. I disabled it so long ago I forgot. Normally, when you tilt the Vita lightly, as you will when you're holding it, it'll let you peer around the planet. Which is really cool, but at the same time, I need my controls and my camera system and everything to be highly hard set for me to be able to make the mad scores that I intend to.
Right. Yeah, one other thing I've been noticing, there's like a green spark coming out of stuff when you shoot it, and then you can pick those up.
Yeah, that is called the Stardust. It is new. In the lower right here, you'll see a dotted outline. Well, I just lost it, but it'll come back. It's a dotted outline for that power-up, and once I fill that dotted outline with Stardust, okay, you see me filling it up.
Right.
Boom. It drops that power-up.
Oh, okay.
That's where that power-up came from just now.
Alright, so when you see like a meteorite with a power-up, that's what it is.
Yes. Well, no, the meteorite didn't come in with the power-up. The power-up just dropped on the map.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. It's because I know most games that would be a little bit more self-explanatory, but this game's all about meteorites falling in. So when it's just a power-up, drop down kind of like a comet, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not everything that moves through space is a comet.
No. Prove me wrong.
Okay, I'll take you to space and dump you out there for you to see.
I will become a comet.
Oh my God. So there we go. That is single-player Stardust. And of course you build up your multiplayer as you play through the single-player mode. That's it there. Your multiplayer in the upper right.
Alright. Is that... sounds like the regular Stardust mode hasn't changed much. Is that...
No, it has not changed much. One moment.
Having some issue?
Using this at this angle is an issue. But in any case... so you have your standard arcade, which runs the gamut through all the freaking all the planets. You got
Okay.
planet mode, which will set you down on an individual planet for you to get a score, and it'll end. Endless will just keep throwing waves of enemies at you until you die.
Now those scores there, I just gotta ask, are those just
Friends.
your friends list, or you can't like individually set them?
No, this is
Okay.
just your friends list. It's just the top 5 from your friends list for each mode. Bomber will go ahead and all you can do in bomber mode is detonate the bomb. This was also in Stardust HD. And you're supposed to get as many points as you can while doing that. Impact mode is something they added for the PSP one, and since so few people played that, I will go ahead and show this off. Your goal here is to boost through the everything. As you boost through stuff, it fills up your boost. So if you do it right, you'll just keep going all the way through stuff.
That's pretty cool.
It is really cool. This is so neat.
Oh, you ran out of boost.
Nah, it's okay. It refills.
Oh, okay. What's your limit on this mode? Is there a time limit or something?
No, just shit will kill you.
Oh, okay.
If you don't keep constantly boosting, eventually you're going to screw up and totally get pwned by some enemies, which will spawn momentarily. See?
Okay.
What did I tell you? That was one moment. And they were like, well, it's been a moment. Let's spawn. You heard the man. It's what we're supposed to do. Okay, and it's dropping another pattern. So this is a really, really fun mode to do high scores in. Not that every mode in Stardust isn't a constant joy, but this is really, really neat. And, you know, the cool thing is they made the PSP on, or the Stardust on the PSP. So this mode is very, very much Housemarque-ish, which is the people who made Stardust. So it being in this version, it's even more delicious Housemarquiness for us to enjoy. Not just, hey, this other developer made this mode, and why not? It's easy to throw in. This actually fits, I feel.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's just stupid or not anything like the rest of the game.
Right. So I could have done better, but, you know, I'm just trying to show stuff off here.
Right.
Twin Gun is also a new mode. I'm not going to be able to show this off very well, but should be able to show it off to some extent. I'm going to move by tilting in this mode,
wow.
and then use each analog stick as their own individual gun.
That's pretty crazy.
It is really crazy.
Sounds like, or it seems like this would get really annoying.
Actually, you know, you spend a second getting used to it, and it's not too bad. The one regrettable thing is there's one button to change both guns.
Okay, so I saw you there doing Ice Splitter and
Yeah,
fire.
so it cycles through. See? One button to switch both guns.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't switch them at the same time. In any case, you get the idea. It just keeps going through it like that, and since it's so hard, the scores are much lower in that, of course.
Right.
So here are our Vita-centric mini-modes. This one is called Crush. I need to squish the asteroids like that jerk who sits in a parking lot squishing people's heads.
God, I hate
I
that
crush
guy.
you. So, as you can see, I tap it on both sides, and it explodes them. And in this mode, you actually compete for time left at the end of the mode.
Now, they were advertising this feature as part of the game. Is it also something you can do?
No.
Okay.
I think they sort of realized that that didn't work out.
Okay. That would make sense.
Because I thought that was going to be a part of the main game, too, and oh my god.
That would have been pretty awesome.
That would have been terrible.
Keeping it in frame here is going to be kind of hard.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and back out of this mode anyways.
Okay.
Because they get the idea.
It's silly.
This mode is awesome. This was a delight to get the trophy in. So you slide the disc around.
Oh.
Like it's air hockey. Or, yeah, air hockey. Oh.
What killed you? I thought you were
Let
some
me
sort of
restart.
immortal disc.
Okay, so I can only hit the blue stuff, the blue enemies. The red enemies and walls will kill me in one hit.
Huh.
So my idea here is to get as many of the blues as possible while avoiding reds. Get all them points. I have some reds coming. If I slam into the purple, it'll cause a shockwave, which will kill the reds.
Okay, so purple doesn't kill you at least.
Nope. But yeah, it's actually a lot cooler than I can show off here because of the awkward angling.
Right.
Let's see. Orbit Bomber is going to be another instance of us having issues showing this off. A lot of these Vita-centric features are hard to show off. As you can see, when I tilt it...
Is this a first-person shooter?
No. Okay, kind of. Okay, it is.
This is just... What?
But yeah, as I tilt it... Let me go ahead and
Yeah,
look up there myself to get some sort of frame of reference.
Yeah, we're getting lots of reflection if you tilt it one way.
Yeah, no way. Is there a lighting kit in this room?
No. Don't let anyone know.
This is how natural light looks, bro.
We're outside in the sunlight right now.
But yeah, I'm supposed to prevent them from hitting that spot in the middle. In one moment. There is a button where you can reset the view to neutral, which is good.
Yeah, this could easily become
an issue.
Out of control.
Yeah, I was supposed to prevent them from blowing up that thing in the middle. Seems like it's going easy on me right now and not blowing up that thing in the middle. But yeah, in any case, you get the idea there. Let me back out of that mode.
Doesn't seem like these are really the draw of the game.
These are just fun little things to check out your Vita. You know, do some fun stuff with your Vita. It is definitely not where the core gameplay is, and I don't think they have any misinterpretations about that. So, this mode is, thank goodness, not Vita-centric. It's just fun.
What is this?
I press the R button and it'll start tractor beaming stuff. And then I press it again and it'll let go.
Okay. Doesn't sound bad.
I can destroy the enemies with this, and if two of them collide, they explode.
I can't see it too well. Is that a new ship, or is that the same ship?
It's the same ship. But, you know, something worth noting, Stardust HD actually let you make your own ship. It had customizable parts, sort of, in the later patches.
Right. In those...
This doesn't have that. Delta doesn't have that. I was a little disappointed.
I guess they figured it was kind of...
random.
Yeah.
Not
didn't
necessary.
Really do anything for the gameplay.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was. This is also a launch title, so it wasn't necessary. So,
right.
You know, you gotta figure out what you're doing and stick to it. But in any case, that is that mode. This game is freaking awesome, but most of the awesome is gonna be in this screen here, not in that Vita stuff. And as I said, anything below planets comes in the little downloadable pack. So I think the downloadable pack in the game's worth it. Lots of fun. Custom soundtracks capable, but it doesn't turn off the music when you turn on custom soundtracks. So you have to pause it and go into the options and turn down the music.
At least it works.
At least it works. You know, they're not preventing that. There's some weird Vita or Nier features here that involve gifting people soundtracks, because this has multiple soundtracks which you slowly unlock by playing it. It's a rather obtuse interface for the soundtrack, I must say. In fact, to be brutally honest, it sucks. The way it works is...
It doesn't.
Yeah, basically, you have to keep playing until it tells you you've unlocked all 9 parts of the soundtrack, and then the soundtrack works.
What?
I've dumped a ton of time into this game, and I only have 1 extra soundtrack. Arcade.
Are those, like, soundtracks that have been released before? Or is it like,
well, Arcade's the original Stardust soundtrack.
Okay.
Delta is the new one, of course.
Right.
Orchestral and Retro were also in HD.
Ah.
Yeah, they were there.
So now it's just a total pain to get to them.
Yeah, now it's just a total pain in the dick to get to them. Let's see how much I've played. I played 5.5 hours of this game, and that's how much I've unlocked. Using the Nier feature, I could have theoretically unlocked more, but Nier isn't so much working. In fact, how do I do that? I forget.
I wonder if it's working for anybody with the Wi-Fi model.
I have to wonder the same myself. But in any case, In a nutshell, that is Super Stardust Delta for the PlayStation Vita. $10 on the store, $15 if you pick it up with the expansion. What you smiling about, Bob?
Nothing. I was thinking Super Sugoi when you said Super Stardust. That would be dumb.
I wish I worked at a website without GigaBoots.
For video reviews, quick plays, top 8s, and more, go to GigaBoots.com.